Doctor Who is desperate to face a Dalek. It's been a while since I've done a Doctor Who video, so I thought I'd do this. I've just seen this article. I haven't read it. I've read the title, but that's it. So I've read the headline. I haven't watched. I haven't read the article. So yeah, here we go. Doctor Who star Ncuti Gatwa is desperate to face a Dalek, despite the fact that he's already basically confirmed that he's not going to be past season 2, right? So you're going to do 2 seasons as Doctor Who. That's it. Before his time in the TARDIS is up, the actor is determined to face off against everyone's favourite plunger-wielding baddies. Ooh. By Devon Cogan, published on April 19th, so it's a day old, at 4:23 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so they say, look, Doctor Who star Ncuti Gatwa has one wish for his time on the show: to face off against one of the Daleks, most iconic, or one of the Doctor's most iconic foes. Yeah, the Daleks are basically my favourite Doctor Who bad guy. So yeah, I can understand that. They've been there since the beginning. I think the very first time we see the Daleks is it the second or third episode of Doctor Who classic, the classic Doctor Who, the original from the 60s, I believe. So yeah, Gatwa recently sat down with Entertainment Weekly. That's where where the article is, for a deep dive cover story on Doctor Who. Yeah, right, sure. Where he opened up about taking control of the TARDIS. The 31-year-old star revealed that before his time on the show is up, he's desperate to face one particular baddie, the Daleks, the Doctor's legendary nemesis from the planet Skaro. Yeah. He says, I've heard chats about me not even facing the Daleks. So he said, indignantly, I'd be so angry if that's the case. By the time that I'm done with Doctor Who, I better have faced a Dalek. What on earth would be the point of me being Doctor Who without facing a Dalek? Well, pretty much that he would be I think he probably would be the very first Doctor not to face a Dalek, to be honest. As far as I'm aware, every Doctor has faced the Daleks at some point. So yeah. Right. So returning showrunner Russell T Davies, dumbass, has previously said that there are no Daleks in Gatwa's first season, but he hasn't ruled out a potential future appearance. I do think we've had a lot of Daleks lately. They're like the main villain for Doctor Who. Davis said in 2023, because actually lovely Chris Chibnall's Christmas specials have all been Daleks. So don't do a special with Daleks then. So I think they've been done a lot. Yeah, they've been done a lot. They're the main protagonist, right? Is that the right term, protagonist? I think it is. So people are expecting them every year now. Not really. I'd like to see them, face each Doctor. I mean, that makes sense for each Doctor to have something to do against the Daleks. So yeah. So I think they need a good pause. He also confirmed that the Doctors, other iconic villain, the Cybermen, won't be popping up in Gatwa's first season either. Well, that doesn't matter. I mean, the Cybermen are silly. Oh, I like that image. That's going to be my thumbnail. Make some alterations. Still, Davies told EW, Entertainment Weekly, Still, Davies told Entertainment Weekly to expect some intriguing new baddies this season. Yeah, sure. Drag Race alum Lynx Monsoon is confirmed to play a mysterious villain referred to as Maestro. Plus, the BBC's partnership with Disney Plus means that the show has a bigger budget, something Davis says will be reflected in the creature design. The whole point is that Doctor Who was cheap to make. It's always been probably one of the cheapest sci-fi shows ever. So Disney putting money into it. It's just to get people on Disney's platform. I mean, we can't even in the UK where Doctor Who is made. We can't even watch it on Disney Plus. We have to watch it through BBC. So it's not going to help. So yeah. Okay, there's one episode where I'm very proud of the monster, Davies teases. Finally, we can afford for different members of an alien race to have different faces. This is true of most science fiction. But when a lizard comes along, you tend to have 6 lizards, all with very similar faces. Well, that's because they wouldn't be that different, would I? Have you looked at a lizard? I mean, how many lizards would you be able to tell one lizard from a group of 7? No, you put 7 lizards next to each other and you would think they're all identical, right? There are subtle differences, but they pretty much look the same. And especially if you're talking about, is it the Sontarans? They're clones. So the Sontarans would look identical because they are clones, right? As far as I'm aware, they're clones. At least the Sontaran military are. This time we've got these bird-type creatures. Sorry, your sister, I'm not interested. So at last, you've got every single bird with a different face. Well, okay, so what, are they going to be different species? Different species of bird from a planet? Like races in the UK, like different appearing birds would be as if different people, black people black people, brown people, Muslims, Indians, whatever race they are. I mean, they're still human. So, I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, you can do that with birds, but lizards, they all pretty much look the same, right? They're very similar by nature because they're lizards. So, bird type creatures. Okay. Yeah, it was a real design bonanza. Oh, great. Which means they're going to be spectacularly made, big, fluffy feathers, drag aliens. Doctor Who premieres Friday, May 10th on Disney Plus and BBC. Read EW's full cover story on the series. Okay, yeah. No, thank you. I don't want to continue. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a shame to see Millie Gibson disappear from the show. But I mean, she's a lovely lady, so she's a lovely young lady. And it's going to be a shame to see her go before the Doctor. She should have stuck around. She could have been the companion for a lot longer because Gatwa should have been the first to go. He should have been replaced by season 2, not Millie Gibson. Millie Gibson is, I think, a good actress, and and she's a nice bit of eye candy. To be honest, let's be honest, she's a nice bit of eye candy. Unlike some companions in the past, which I won't go into. But yeah, I'm not concerned too much because this version of Doctor Who is not Doctor Who, in my opinion, and yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes for them. Tell me your thoughts and suggestions down below, guys, and please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, well, until next time, guys. Take care, stay safe, and may the Schwartz be with you always.